Welcome to Heavenly Panels, your gateway to the most exciting manhwa and manhua stories. From overpowered heroes and legendary cultivators to epic Murim battles, regressions, reincarnations, and fantasy adventures, we bring you the best story recaps and highlights. Subscribe and join our journey through incredible worlds, powerful characters, and unforgettable adventures. New stories are waiting for you every day, right here on Heavenly Panels.
Hey, let's just calm down for... Yes, ma'am. I know you never liked me, but at the very least, you should respect some boundaries. Who gave you the order to do this? Oh, order, what are you implying? No one ordered me. Seomun Maryonks. You should talk while I'm still giving you the chance. Should I round up you and your crew and drag you before the Alliance Council for abusing your authority? Or do you think the one who gave you this order will step in to protect you? The regiment leader, it was the regiment leader's command. The military secrets regiment leader, that would be Milrong Wu, my brother. Just as I suspected, this came from the Patriarch himself. Get out of here immediately. Let's go! Someone you knew. We were close when we were younger, but at some point, she developed an inferiority complex and started acting out against me. Normally, anyone else would hesitate to be reckless, even under orders, but since it was my guest, I'm guessing she took it upon herself to handle things personally. Still, for a captain of the military secrets to brandish her sword so carelessly. Wait! You're going to kill me, I'm really going to die. But who exactly is the regiment leader to be so interested in investigating me? What? Oh, don't worry about that. I'll take care of it. Her reaction, is it related to her family? Where is Senior Papa? She was summoned. Summoned to our clan's residence in the Alliance. Every time she's here, she has to report to the Patriarch. Let's go. Papa H will come back on her own, huh? Oh. Okay. How frustrating. You two take the carriage back to Yangzhou. I have someplace else I need to go. What do you mean, we are the Lord's subjects who are escorting you? How can mere subjects abandon their Lord and let him travel alone? We know that you're strong enough not to need an escort, but you can at least use us as errand boys, please. Take us with you. Your Majesty, please go back. You shouldn't say please. It's not appropriate for someone in your position. A lord doesn't make requests of his subjects. We simply obey your commands. Then scram. Yes, sir, please be safe. What the hell did you do to end up as the Four Lightning Swords Lord? I didn't do anything. They're acting like that because they want to. So where do you need to go? Zhangyang County. I was requested for a task. I see. Well, I guess this is where we part ways. Farewell, Mu Ryoge. Part ways. No, I'm going with, hey, you dense idiot. Get lost so Musang and I can have some alone time. Excuse me, madam, but I don't want to be stuck with you either. Elder Muryuang told me to watch your back. What do you think happens if I just leave for Yangzhou now Musang is here? So why would you need to protect me? Then what are you going to tell the Murim Alliance, everything about Musang, that you don't need me because some martial academy instructor is stronger than I am? Grrr, I don't know what you two are scamming telepathically, but let's go. The boat's about to leave. Sheesh. Fine. Do whatever you want. Just keep some distance. You really know how to hurt someone's feelings. Hehehe. Success. Even though I look like this, I am the brains of the beggar gang. These days, all kinds of major reports about the Great Plains come from that guy. There's no way I'm letting this opportunity slip by. Hehe. We're riding a boat together again. I'm absolutely not lonely or jealous. Haha, indeed, the best way to heal the pains of loneliness is food. Nom 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 geez. How did I become just someone who buys a beggar some food? Earlier Zhangyang County Pier, you two wait for me here. What why? Sorry. But the place that I'm going places security as the utmost importance. No one is allowed in without permission. But I came all this way to help you. I don't know the full details of the request yet. If I need you, I'll contact you through the beggar gang. I'll explain everything when I get back. Just trust me and wait. Oh, okay. What could it be that he won't even tell me? Brother, bring me another round of everything we just ordered. Stop stuffing your face. Oh, my back. Ugh, my joints. What is it? Tch, that's the demon blood wolf of the Blood Wolves' fortress. If he was the captain of those infamous brutes, he shouldn't have been incredibly strong. Yet everyone here died without even realizing how. They never stood a chance against someone capable of infiltrating and escaping Hell Castle without a scratch. Captain, there's been a report that Murong Jeomhwa has appeared in Zhangyang County. There's nothing more to see here. We depart immediately, as you wish. I'm so curious. I wonder how strong this nameless person is. This way, please. Everyone is expecting you, so you knew I was coming. I was informed that a nobleman carrying the Supreme Gang Leader's request token would arrive and was instructed to treat him with the utmost respect. Please head down through here. This feels like it'll get more troublesome. Welcome. We greet the nobleman. I am Zhang Doyong, branch leader of the ignoble gang. You're much older than me, so being called a nobleman feels a bit excessive. Please just call me Instructor Hayuk. That would be inappropriate. You are someone who has been acknowledged by the Supreme Gang Leader. We wouldn't dare address you so casually. First Lord, and now Nobleman. The number of titles I don't deserve just keeps growing. More importantly, I heard that an unknown force has been targeting the ignoble gang. Could you provide more details? Some time ago, our information overheard a strange rumor at a restaurant. Did you hear? People have been vanishing in the mountains. So what, probably just some wild animal attacks? That's what I thought too. But it's not that simple. Even a chief patroller of the Alliance who went searching for them has disappeared. Come on, that has to be an exaggeration. The Alliance's chief patrollers are seasoned martial artists. You're saying they just vanished. Our informant, while tracing the source of the rumor, discovered a suspicious place. And inside there, is that true? We don't believe this is just an isolated incident. If this is being mass-produced, the world will soon be thrown into chaos. Can I meet the informant? That's impossible. We followed the directions in a letter he sent us. But he was mutilated beyond description and killed. It seems he couldn't withstand the torture and revealed the location of another organization. Then someone from that group was captured and tortured. This cycle has continued, and now our headquarters is at risk of exposure. If that happens, the ignoble gang will be completely wiped out. Do you have any idea who the attackers might be? We can't say for sure, but from the surface, it seems like the Dark Blood tribe is after us. It's too early for those from the underworld who have limited capabilities above ground to be making any moves. It must be the Heavenly Demon Clan's request. We beg you. Our ignoble gang was formed so that the weak and powerless could survive in this cruel world. We may not have some grand goal, but we've never once done anything that crosses the line. Please help us stop the senseless slaughter of our members. Please stand. Even if Elder Myriad Miletracker hadn't made the request, I would have helped if the Dark Blood tribe was involved. I have my own debts to settle with them. The last contact they had with our gang was in Shenyang. I'm sure they're making plans to pursue us there, but Shenyang is quite far from here. We've prepared a way to save you as much time as possible. You'll reach it in no time if you take this route. I never expected such a large underground waterway in a place like this. It's quite amazing. All we did was construct it. The Supreme Gang leader's acquaintances drew up the plans. It must have been Elder Shin, Jaye, and Elder Smithy King. Do you have a plan? Even if we eliminate them, more will just keep coming. Luckily, I know someone who might catch their attention. Their attention. That's him. How much did he reveal everything he knew? The next person we capture should lead us straight to their leader. I see. Then I guess it doesn't matter if we break him. Expecting there's urgent news. You dare just barge into a room where the captain and squad leader are. If it turns out to be nothing, it'll be your head. I'll be more careful. Speak. And Nameless. Nameless has appeared, just like that, out of nowhere. Why are you sure it's really him? We were searching the hills when he suddenly appeared, demanding to know why we were chasing him. I don't know if he's truly Nameless, but he took out 5 of our elites in an instant. Gather everyone and pursue him. We absolutely can't lose him. Yes, sir. What about tracking the ignoble gang that can wait? Tracking Nameless is the highest priority. I heard Bloody Shadow is already on his trail. Shouldn't we wait for him? Communication was cut, so we will move into action first. Nameless. I can't let such an intriguing prize slip through my fingers. That was a great meal. Aren't you a little too relaxed? Can you even move after eating that much? What are you talking about? A full belly sharpens a beggar's instincts. We should get going first. Musang said he'll catch up later. Oh, is that so? Then, what do we do about those guys who've been watching us? We'll pretend we're heading to the boat, lure them into an alley, and make sure no bystanders get caught up. Want to bet who can take down more of them? Bet what you don't have any money, you stupid beggar. Are you leaving already? Oops, my apologies for startling you. I got a little too excited upon seeing such famous people. He managed to sneak up behind us. I didn't know he was this close to us until he spoke. Just who is this guy? Xiudong. Stop chasing me. If you do as I say, you won't die. Was there anyone from us that was chasing Nameless? No. The order to track Nameless was recently reassigned to the Blood Shadow course. We stopped pursuing him after that. This guy was just a guard stationed in northern Shenyang, tasked with stopping any fleeing Jino Bang Gang members. What does that mean? This guy just had bad luck and died because he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Fortunately, we at least got some clues from this incident. But, Captain, we found a trace where the tracks lead toward the outskirts of Shenyang. Pursue him immediately. We have to move fast. We can't let them take him before we do. What a pleasure to meet you like this, sword goddess and warring beggar. It seems the pleasure is all yours. Oh dear, it seems you're not very fond of me. Not only did you have your men spy on us, but you also snuck up from behind. Who in their right mind would like someone like that? It appears I've offended you. This is my first time in Jianghu, so I may be unfamiliar with proper etiquette. Shem PH, are you sure you didn't have an ulterior goal? And if I did, would you cooperate? If you're after my head, then I refuse. If it's this beggar's, well, who knows you little? Why would I need your head? I'm simply looking for someone, and I thought the heavenly sword goddess might have some information. Could he be referring to, and what if I have no intention of cooperating? I haven't even said who I'm looking for yet. Just fuck off. Behind me again. He dodged all of that. The first attack was just a warning. but even wearing beggar would have trouble reacting to the rest. Since you refuse to talk, I suppose there's no choice. I'll just have to show you my true strength. He stopped. Vice Lord, we've found Nameless. Go ahead, I'll catch up soon. Since neither of you want to welcome me, it's only proper that I take my leave. Next time, I'll make sure to greet you with better manners. You think we'll just let you leave? He vanished right in front of me, yet I couldn't sense his presence. What the hell was up with that guy? He radiated the same kind of energy I felt in the underworld. Looks like he's searching for Musang. No, not that. I was looking for an opening to strike him ever since he appeared behind us. But no matter how I visualized it, every scenario ended with me getting injured. Even if we attacked together, we'd probably just end up trading blows. And yet a guy like that showed only one clear opening, just for an instant. The moment he stopped while attacking you. Why did he stop in the middle of an attack? I can't be that he fell in love at first sight with such a shit-covered face maybe, like Hayuk Musang or Tae Hayoing Woon. Once you get crazy strong, your preferences start getting weird. Yo mum, is it safe now, Your Grace? Oh, let's get this place cleaned up first. Sorry about that. Why did I stop? I had no intention of going easy on them. It doesn't matter since we have found Nameless. Wait for me, Nameless. Another one was, that's already 6. It seems like this is yes, I know. We were lured in by him. Was his plan from the start to kill us? It's not like we can halt our pursuit either. So what should we do now? You look quite pensive. So tell me. Why do you keep chasing me when I've done nothing? Oh, are you saying you're really Nameless? Weren't you chasing me knowing that I can't sense any energy from him? Even though he's standing right in front of me, we'll lose in a head-on fight. Everyone, deploy the demon encircling fortress formation. Are they trying to buy time? Even if you really are Nameless, you won't break through this formation so easily. Do I really have to break through this? Well, it's quite fortunate. I needed an opportunity to get used to this. A soft sword. Consider it an honor since this is too good of an item to use on the likes of you. What did he just do? How did he manage to slice off the captain's arms when he was completely hidden inside the formation, and from that far of a distance? There's no point in defending, scatter and attack him from all around. This is ridiculous. You use the same tactics every time. Gomu Gomu sword. We need to destroy his weapon first. You're dreaming if you think that'll work. Now only 2 of you remain. So, who's the one responsible? You crazy bastard, why are you looking at me? It's so nice to see that there isn't even a shred of loyalty among you all. I don't know anything, so you should just let me I refuse. Hick! When I kill, I normally offer a quick and painless death. However, since things have gotten to this point, I think I deserve some useful information first. Don't make me laugh. You really think I'll tell you anything? It doesn't matter. After taking out Lord Che, I deliberately left a trail leading to Yueyang in case of any unknown pursuers. Maybe it's a good idea to guide these guys there as well. That was a pointless delay, and I'm still so far from Hubal. Is he gone? Luckily, it seems like he didn't notice me. If I report this information back, maybe I can avoid punishment. I'm sure I heard him say he's heading to Hubei. Even though he went because the headmaster compelled him to, sending him off alone wasn't right. If that noble man falls into the hands of those vicious people, how would I ever face my master again? At the very least, I should gather people now and— Noble lord, I left one of them alive on purpose to cause some confusion, so it should be safe around here for a while. Your ignoble gang should be able to shake them off easily by covering your tracks. Thank you, noble lord. We will never forget this kindness. You should be thanking the myriad mile tracker. No one could have accomplished this except for you. If you ever need information, just ask us, and we'll get it for you. Could you prepare another speedy boat? I've left my company waiting too long. Of course. We have underground waterways here as well. We'll make preparations for your immediate departure. Please get ready in the meantime. All right, hurry up, everyone. The nobleman is waiting. Dark Blood Tribe. How long will I keep getting entangled with them? I have to continue facing those demonic bastards to protect my people. If I try to wipe them all out, I'll expose myself too much, making it dangerous for those around me. Is this my fate as the senior prophesied? Dark Blood Tribe's energy, no. It's a little different. Perhaps the 1,000 Years Assassin's Palace. They must be the reinforcements those dead men were waiting for. Would it be better to kill them now? No, we just managed to escape their sights. I can't risk drawing their attention again. Since they just passed by, it seems like we haven't been detected yet. Keeping them confused is the better option. So even Hellcastle is after me now. There are only a handful of people in the Orthodox factions who could survive against an assassin of that level. Is something wrong? I thought I sensed a powerful chi. Should we turn around? No, it's fine. It must be my mistake. For me to make such a mistake, I can't focus. My mind is still clouded by what happened with the Heavenly Sword Goddess. What's going on with me? I swear I saw it with my own eyes. It passed by so quickly, I almost mistook it for a bird. But I'm sure it was shaped like a person. Bullshit! How could you tell it was a person if he was that fast? I'm telling the truth. Can you repeat that for me? Where exactly did you see him, and which direction was he headed? It's been a while, sect leader. Not only did you suddenly capture Four-Eyed Demon, but you also gave the golden blood token to some no-name small business merchant. On top of that, I heard that the obscene ghost has gone missing. Are you perhaps planning a rebellion against me, your grandfather? I'm sure you're well aware that they are insects who were trying to eat away at our Iron Blood Battalion. That is why I must ask. Why were you only watching the enemies within our organization? I wasn't just watching them. I was waiting for a more opportune moment. Those people are stronger and more cunning than you think. A hasty attack would simply court their rage. Then did you want me to simply cower and tremble in fear? There's a difference between being afraid and cautious. Exposing yourself to the enemy isn't bravery, but rather ignorance. What if I had your help? Those on the demonic path must prove their own strength. I am still in this position at my age because there has yet to be someone stronger than me in the Iron Blood Battalion. Show a skill and strength that others will have no choice but to acknowledge. Once you do, I'll give you a power that will allow you to control the Iron Blood Battalion. I shall engrave those words in my mind. Now that an expert of that level has appeared, they'll probably start taking more serious actions. Mu Ryo KGAA. You better make sure to prepare yourself. A large storm is coming, but I just want to spend my days peacefully. Helping Jianhua is how you can live peacefully. What the when did you come aboard just now? What nonsense is that? How can you just arrive on a boat that's been on the river since dawn? I missed you. It hasn't even been that long since you two were separated. There's no way you would understand the feeling of missing someone after being separated for only half an hour. I wish Senior Dragonstaff Papa was here. Oh, that's right. Did you happen to see someone strange on the way here? Someone strange? Did you run into someone while I was gone? It seemed like someone from the underworld was looking for you. It was dangerous. He was incredibly strong. Though I don't know why he suddenly stopped his attack. It could have been really bad for Jeomhoa. I left him alone because it wasn't an appropriate time to get rid of him. But I should have just killed him. In other news, I have some information to share. Depending on the situation, it could be even more dangerous than that guy. You're going to just share that kind of information. Why so suddenly? That's how serious and urgent this is. Something really dangerous is happening in the Central Plains.
WCO!
For a fortress of this size, hidden by an illusory array this deep in the mountains, even the gatekeepers are on a considerable level. Who exactly are these people and what are they planning? Heavenly Demon Clan, Demon Lord Situ Jipyo. Demon Lord, it's an emergency, there's an intruder. What was that? Are you saying that the illusory array was broken? Did the formation sect from the Zhu clan come or something? Well, only one assassin has been reported. Are you making this much of a fuss over a mere assassin? However, he's not a normal assassin. Not only can they not locate him, but we lost communications with 3 groups in an instant. You should have been more discreet if you were trying to use a hidden skill. If you wanted to get me from behind, you should have hidden your killing intent.
Ugh!
Hey now! That attempt wasn't so bad. Ugh. You monster, where did such an absurd person? He must be shadowless, or perhaps nameless. You must get away from here if it's really him. Not even the great Situ Unmusic was able to survive. But we're right on the verge of a breakthrough in the research. I can't abandon everything because of just one man. The Patriarch has told me to make your safety my highest priority. As long as you're alive, the research can always continue. If even Situ Unayung was unable to do anything against him, how could I be a match when I've only trained in medical and sorcery arts? I hate to waste years of preparation, but there's no other choice. The thick, dark aura that's covering the mountain is all coming from inside there. I can't delay any longer. Stop him. Playtime is over. From this point on, you won't even be able to catch my shadow. And now. Oh no, they're trying to erase all traces. What is it? What could they be trying to hide that they would try to burn everything like this? That's impossible. Are you saying that I would lie about something like this to you? Still, this is too incredible to believe. A zombie. He went to Hubei. Yes, I'm certain that's what he said. How could someone of that skill level not notice? There was someone hiding. Maybe he leaked false information to cause confusion. But it would be too sloppy of him to really consider that the 1,000-year assassin's palace wouldn't realize that. He wanted to take advantage of this from the beginning. Vice Lord, what is your command? We will head to Hubei for now. Yes, sir. I'll go along with your scheme. I'll be heading out first. I need to report this to my master immediately. Yep, don't come back. Is that the close friend you ordered for me to protect? Elder Muryong. Titioke. But I wonder why that plump Musang gave me this kind of information so easily. Normally, he would have been much stricter. It's me for some reason. Finally, it's just the two of us. I knew it. You also wanted to be alone with me. There's something I wanted to do with just the two of us. without any interruptions. Something without interruptions. I'll explain later. Let's go get a room at an inn right now. Sounds good. I'm so glad Papa isn't here. Mal Radaricharidastu. You don't need to be so anxious. Just trust me and follow my lead. First, close your eyes and open your mouth. My mouth. What exactly are you going to do? You don't trust me, It's not that, but then come on. Say hey. I bet she'll be so happy that her inner energy gets enhanced after taking this. Even if she has plenty of inner energy, there's no Murim warrior that turned down a miracle elixir. Okay, I'm putting it in. What do you mean you're putting it in? Don't be too surprised if it's too energetic and rough. Ooh, wait. What exactly is he going to do? Is it all right to do this? So suddenly, is this right? Is it? Why, wait! What was? It's a miracle elixir that Elder Shin Gia gave me. I wanted to give it to you before anyone else. Were you surprised? Go ahead. Circulate your QI before the effects wear off. You stupid idiot! How dare you confuse me by creating that kind of mood for something like an elixir? Wait, if you don't circulate first, the medicinal effects will. Ugh! The e-elixir's effects are Jiom Hawa. Her inner energy is flowing in reverse. How could this be? Jaoma's chi and blood along with her pulse is stronger than anyone else's, because she was given elixirs and refinement from a young age. No matter how strong the elixir's effects are, it shouldn't cause such an outburst like this. I should channel my energy to stabilize her first. I can't believe it. No wonder. Even with all of the miracle medicine she took, Jeomhwa's inner energy already defies common sense. Elder Sword, God didn't just feed her miracle pills. In order to preserve her energy and not harm her blood, he had tied and suppressed her overly powerful inner energy. But now, the effects of the dragon pill will have stimulated that energy at this rate. Her energy and blood flow will be disrupted, and she will either become disabled or consumed. There's only one way to fix this: smash it into fine pieces, so it becomes easier to absorb. We've gotten past the critical stage. You should be able to fully absorb the remaining effects of the elixir in a week. My inner energy has doubled at the very least. Not only that, but the energy I originally had feels like it became a lot calmer. What exactly did you feed me? It's an elixir with the crimson dragon in it. You gave me something that precious. There was that incident with the assassin from Hellcastle from before, and things have been rather chaotic lately. I really am grateful for this, but you should have explained it to me clearly if you were going to give me something like this instead of messing with my emotions. So calm down. If you get so heated like that right now, if I get heated, I'll what? Looks like she just fell asleep. I guess there's no choice but to just stay like this for a while. Chief Patroller. Fortunately, there was a stream nearby. I put out the fire, but it has caused a lot of damage. It could still collapse, so be careful as you inspect inside. Understood. Chief Patroller, there's a basement. Eastern Chief Patroller. I would think the enemy would want to kill someone who's at a master level like the Eastern Chief Patroller. So why were they keeping him alive? Zombies. When I was young, I once read a book about zombies in Commander Zhuge's library. It said that the zombie retained its strength when it was alive. If it's zombies, they're creatures that crave living flesh and keep going even if you pierce its heart or cut off its head. The only way to finish them is to burn them. It's a treacherous technique that disappeared hundreds of years ago. How long have they been creating something like this? That's. It can't be if they've been creating these for a long time to release into the world. Then that's right. There will be pandemonium in the Central Plains Murim world. Did you just say zombies? That is utter nonsense, military advisor. I know that it may be difficult to believe. However, it was clearly written in the Central Chief Patroller's urgent message. Is it possible the young sir was mistaken? How could there be a zombie? There's no way such a thing could possibly exist. You should be fully aware of how thorough the Chief Patroller is with his work. Also, the Eastern Chief Patroller who had been captured has been rescued and is being transferred here, so we'll be able to hear his testimony. Actually, I just received a report from Mu Ryokai that they discovered dozens of zombies in Shenyang. I was planning on mentioning it later since we were gathering for a meeting anyway. That's 2 areas at the same time, Amitabha. Then we must assume that it's true. The problem is, it will be difficult to investigate if we announce the truth. We also haven't been able to root out all of the spies within the alliance. So we don't have any other choice but to entrust it to them. For now, dispatch the military secrets regiment to Shenyang and have them investigate in secret. Understood. But how did Mu Ryoge get such precious information when he hasn't left the alliance for that long? He stated that it wasn't information he found on his own, but given to him from someone trustworthy. Someone trustworthy. Are you sure we can really trust him? Elder Ghost Mask has also given his guarantee, so he must not be anyone suspicious. I was told he just doesn't want to be exposed. It's just, he asked to be referred to as Nameless. Nameless, you say? How could it be that we were like that whole night and yet nothing happened? That was really dangerous. We've spent multiple nights together before during our demon elimination order days. But I didn't think much about it then because we had to focus on all of the missions. What are all of you doing by the front gate? Chief Patrolier, Senior Disciple, you've returned. Is there some kind of problem that's Iron Blood Battalion's Mayungi is here? Then you shouldn't have invited him in. We did, but he insisted on waiting outside. Then what are all of you doing here? But because we're scared. Even if that's the case, instructors shouldn't vacate the martial academy to stand around outside. My master, I'm scared too, Musang. It seems you have some business with me, Master Ma. But you should have gone inside or waited at an inn instead of standing out here and causing a commotion. I told them that I would wait in a corner and that they didn't need to worry about me. I doubt you're here for personal reasons. Is it Miss Cheol correct? The young lady wishes to see you. If she wanted to meet then, she should have been the one to come instead of ordering us to go this time. She respectfully requests that Master Hayuk come absolutely alone, without Chief Patroller Murong. What the hell, that bitch? Then go back. I don't have any intention of going anywhere without the Chief Patroller. Is that your response? I expected as much, so I came prepared. Cut me or whatever. Kill me or leave me alive. Do what you want. I won't leave this place until you comply. In order to preserve the young Miss's name, I, Mayungji, am willing to become one with this dirt ground. You really, just go. Whatever the case, it's a fact that the Iron Blood Battalion holds Gansu in their hands, and it'll just cause more problems if you keep standing up for me. But also, if Master M.A. keeps acting like that, your master might have a heart attack. Master. I've been waiting for you, Master Hayuk. What is it this time, Master Hayuk? Would you embrace me? If you're going to spout such senseless jokes, I shall take my leave. Oh my, I'm being quite sincere. Don't you want to marry me and become the Iron Blood Battalion's family, thus securing your dragon, Tiger Martial Academy's safety? Such a meaningless question. Not only can I protect the Martial Academy on my own, but I would never think to look for a partner for that kind of reason either. And above all else, you're not my type. Chem. All right, then I'll move on to the next topic. I am trying to strengthen my position in the Iron Blood Battalion and would like your help. And why should I help you? You refuse this and that. You're so cold to me. I don't have any reason or have anything to gain from getting involved in the Iron Blood Battalion's inner power struggle. Nor do I have any duty to help you. Didn't you already help me once by getting rid of the obscene ghost for my sake? And who said that I was the one who killed him? You don't need to pretend. You might be able to fool others, but you can't fool these eyes of mine. Then you must already know that I'll reject your request again. Of course, I know that you'll end up helping me in the end. You're too old to throw tantrums to get your way. Master Hayuk, do you seriously want to see Yangzhou County burn in a sea of flames? It seems your eyes are truly incapable of seeing anything, since you don't seem to be aware of what will happen if you try to threaten Yangzhou County in front of me. Perhaps you actually want the Iron Blood Battalion to be erased from Murim. I told you before that Yangzhou County would be in danger if I lost my power, that the Iron Blood Battalion has always wanted the Eastern Jin. Even if you erased the Iron Blood Battalion on your own, it'll be the same. Do you really think other forces will leave this vacant land alone? When that happens, Yangzhou County will become a battlefield. I'm certain that Master Hayuk is already aware of this. No matter how strong you may be, it's impossible to protect everyone by yourself, just like how the sect leader couldn't protect my father. I only helped you before to pay you back for helping with our business. Your position in the Iron Blood Battalion is of no importance to me. Don't bother me with such pointless drive all again. You're the only one who has ever acted so distant with me. Maybe that's why I like you even more. Just know that in the end, you'll have no choice but to help me. I'm not telling you to help me for no reason. There will come a time soon when you will need my help as well. So I'll see you again soon, Master Hayuk. Hearts. Whew! Such a difficult man to handle. But it was worth it. I could tell that his eyes were wavering. Who does that bitch think she is, of all the bullshit? What the hell does she mean to help, or don't help? So what did you say? You should have cussed her out. Of course I refused. It's just what are you really considering helping that bitch? I don't think that she's entirely wrong. Hey no 100 the Heavenly Demon Sect. Will just the Murim Alliance really be enough to stop them? Those guys are very powerful and cunning. They've been planning for a long time to swallow the Central Plains. Lord Che alone could have been considered one of the strongest masters in the world, but he was just the first part of their plan. Nobody knows how many more powerful people will still come after him. I haven't even mentioned Hell Castle, who seem to be cooperating with them. Though they might be constrained by their endemic disease, their strength is comparable to the Alliance's and would not be easily defeated. On the other hand, the Alliance is dealing with the aftermath of the war and haven't dealt with the spies yet. At this rate, the Murim Alliance will be defeated. But if we use Cheol Jiha to make the Iron Blood Battalion oppose the Heavenly Demon Sect, the other two demonic path sects might reconsider their relationship with the Heavenly Demonic Sect. Then are you suggesting we form a orthodox demonic alliance? Nothing so grand. I don't think it would be possible. If we're able to isolate the Heavenly Demon Sect, that would be enough. All right, do whatever you want. just like that, you idiot. When have I ever opposed your plans? If you say so, then it must be. Summer, 4 years ago, shut up, hearts. Yes, ma'am, hearts. However, I will help you. But you're an important figure in the alliance. If you get involved with the Iron Blood Battalion, then. I said I was going to help you, not the Iron Blood Battalion. Also, though I trust you completely, I'll never trust that fiery bitch. The Heavenly Demon Sect. The moment they laid their hands on the Grandmaster, they burned bridges with me that'll never be repaired. I was able to hide my existence and erase any traces until now, but they'll come looking for me soon. On top of that, there's Jeomhwa, who always believed in me and constantly supports me. I can't keep making her clean up after my messes. It's time to admit it. There is no way to keep myself hidden in the Muram world. Musa, Hyuk Musang, there's big trouble. Huh. Sorry. I was startled by the sudden loud noise and my hand slipped. Don't bullshit me. It's obvious you threw that on purpose. There's that loud noise again. I feel like my hand might slip again. Heek, all right, I got it, I'll shut up. So, what's with all the fuss? Shat teach, a general. A general capable of commanding the thousands is coming right here, to the Dragon Tiger Martial Academy. To a place like this. It seems like Yanzhou County was chosen to garrison the support troops to reinforce Jiayu Pass armed soldiers, numbering 10,000 set up encampments on the outskirts of the county. The county magistrate has sent someone to greet him and arrange plans. But the general said he needed to visit the Dragon Tiger Martial Academy first and departed with 200 guards. Just what the hell did you do? I told you not to be so cocky. Just because you're a little talented at fighting, why do you think I did something? What other crazy bastard has the gall to be as cocky as you and Yangzhou? We'll all die at this rate. You killed us all. Stop making such a fuss and let go of me. I need to make preparations to receive a guest. You can't. Musang, you're planning on acting like some martial expert and getting yourself in trouble, aren't you? You have to beg for forgiveness, prostrate yourself, and lie flat on the ground like a newly born larva. So, senior disciple, there are soldiers outside. We're all dead. I'll become a vengeful spirit and curse Hyuk Musang for a view. Tell Master that a pleasant guest has arrived and line up all of the other disciples by the main gate. Yes, sir. Oh dear. What's going on? Why are there so many soldiers? Whoa, how scary is something going on? Company halt. Senior disciple. It seems like they're really here for our martial academy. But why silence? Stop making a fuss and have some dignity. You'll understand shortly. Company form up. Make way for the general. Have you all been well, my martial nephews? Senior disciple, I sincerely congratulate you on becoming a general. Haha. No need to congratulate me when it was just some luck gained from nephew Hyuk's actions. That was only because the Grandmaster placed his life on the line. How can you claim that it was because of me? Musang, it's not the time for this. Go outside and raise the flag. By flag, you mean how can we not boast that a disciple from our martial academy has become a General Ahim Academy Master? You don't need to go so far. What do you mean, senior disciple? You know very well how much my father was proud of you, so how could we let this joyous occasion just pass by? Very well. If you are willing to say as much, then there's no other choice. Do as you wish. I, Deok Sejong, shall carry out the Orthodox sect's Martial Academy Master's command. Command that wouldn't be appropriate. Senior disciple, did the Grandmaster really get promoted to be a general? That's right. Brother Wonyong and Brother Yang go hang flags all around the Martial Academy proclaiming the news. Yeah. A general, he's a general. A general is our martial uncle. Cheers to the general. Does it make you that happy? Of course it does. Absolutely, now that a general has come from our martial academy, soon we'll be considered a famed academy. Is that so? Famous Orthodox sects expand their influence by producing highly recognized martial masters. Though it may not be a Murim expert in our case, a general is just as good. What if I'm just wondering, a famous master were to come from our martial academy? How would that make you feel? That'd be fucking great. How exciting. Haha, just thinking about it makes me excited. Maybe I'll be that super expert. Guizhou Seong Estate Abandoned Cemetery. According to Heavenly Demon Shim Gyeji, he suspects that the mission here at the Song Estate failed because of Nameless, the green harlot divine demon of the Red Serpent Gang and his 100 subordinates, along with the 30 Dark Blood Tribe members that were there for support, all disappeared overnight. However, there was no news of any commotion, which means that there weren't multiple enemies. The other 3 heavenly kings are looking into the imperial palace where Lord Che was attacked. But I, No Back Moon, think differently. That assassin wouldn't have left any traces if he's able to cause that kind of commotion. It's highly likely that any clues he left behind, he did it purposefully. On the other hand, clues found in a trivial place like this would be more credible. First Captain, awaiting command. Where did Doc Angui lose the surviving Seong clan member in Gansu? Send a request for all reports containing information about the artifact. The Red Serpent Gang was tracking at that time. We'll head to Gansu. Now entering the Patriarch. We humbly rejoice in the Patriarch's return. We humbly rejoice in the Patriarch's return. We humbly rejoice in the Patriarch's return. We humbly rejoice. Enough. 3 years. My plan failed when the tyrant Blood Palm Emperor died, and so I had to seclude myself for 3 years. But how much time has actually passed? 2.5 years only, 2.5. You couldn't keep the plan going for a mere 3 years and forced me to return. Even I, the Patriarch, am taking responsibility for my mistake. But you have failed countless times while I was gone, and yet no one is taking responsibility. Even the zombie manufacturing department was attacked. I can no longer sit by and watch. Potential minor clan leaders, hear this. You shall personally take charge and expedite the plan. The one who accomplishes the greatest achievement will be named a minor clan leader. However, anyone who fails will have their candidacy to become a minor clan leader stripped from them and sent into confinement for 10 years. We shall put our lives on the line for the Patriarch's will. Gah! It's been several years since I gave this job to you, and yet you still haven't found a way to manufacture the spirit restoration pill. I've determined most of the ingredients and refinement process. However, I just can't seem to figure out the one ingredient that's missing. The peerless demon doctor. He is supposed to have mastered all of the medicine in the world, and if we had him, perhaps we could determine it, but currently I believe this is as far as we can get. Get lost, you worthless fool. Waika, Hellbrain, what do you think? Their research isn't a complete failure. The effects only last 3 days, but they also weren't able to produce an imitation spirit restoration pill. And the other doctors above ground won't be able to either. But I believe it is correct to keep him close for the sake of mass-producing the spirit restoration pill when the manufacturing process is discovered. And what if we're able to find the fearless demon doctor? Many years ago when he went into hiding, many powerful people tried looking for him. We don't even know if he's still alive. I judged that it would be easier to get the heavenly demon sect's manufacturing method than to find the peerless demon doctor. In the end, you're saying we have no choice but to be used by them for some time. That is why I humbly request to offer my thoughts. What if we halted our search for Nameless? Have you forgotten what he did here? He infiltrated, raided, and burned our training grounds. We absolutely can't keep him alive. The crimes he committed against us are not small, but most of his recent actions are against the heavenly demon sect. If this continues and he weakens the sect's strength, wouldn't it make it easier for us to retrieve the method of manufacturing the spirit restoration pill? The enemy of my enemy. Is that what you're referring to? That's correct. We will eventually have to prepare to fight against the heavenly demon sect. Since we are suffering losses while pursuing Nameless, what if we aimed for their mutual destruction instead? What you're saying is reasonable. Very well. I shall tell the 1,000-year assassin's palace myself. I bid you farewell. Nameless, I will leave you alone for now, but after I annihilate the heavenly demon sect, you'll be next. Is something the matter? It's not opening hours yet. Is this the Dragon Tiger Martial Academy? You are correct. This is the Dragon Tiger Martial Academy. Oh, finally. Sir. Have you come to wait out what happened to the child who was with me? The doctor informed me that the child is suffering from exhaustion after being on the move without food or rest for several days. May I ask what reason you had to push yourself so hard to get here? Do you perhaps know someone named Yu Sangwok? How could I not? He's my second oldest fellow disciple. I was actually curious about how he was doing since I haven't heard anything about him since a while ago. My name is Du Wang Yu. I'm Yu Sangwok's brother-in-law, and that child is Yu Haiyung, his and my older sister's daughter. So why are only the two of you? Some time ago, my sister threw herself into a lake. My brother-in-law insisted that she would never commit suicide and adamantly appealed to the prefecture. But nothing really came out of it. After that, he would leave Haiyung with me whenever he left on an expedition. He said that if something ever happened to him, to take Haiyung to the Dragon Tiger Martial Academy. Daddy, Mommy, when you say if something ever happened to him, are you saying that my second senior disciple has passed away? According to the Azure Dragon security agency that he used to work for, he ran into some misfortune with some mountain bandits while on an escort mission. The circumstances around my sister's death was already suspicious. When my brother-in-law also died, I couldn't believe it and went to the security agency. When I asked for his body so that I could at least give him a proper burial, they told me they had already cremated him and scattered his ashes in the river. I was furious that they could do such a thing without consulting a family member first, but they told me that it was standard protocol and threw me out. I'm deeply aggrieved. I simply wanted help in obtaining the body. But they accused me of being some corrupt person trying to get more consolation money and sent me away. If only I were more capable, I wouldn't have had to send the two off so pitifully. How could such a thing? I shall go myself and check. I will find out everything that happened. You can't. It's too dangerous. Something could happen to you. Musang, it hasn't been that long since you returned from your trip. Will you be all right? The Azure Dragon security agency's actions aren't normal. They must be hiding something. And is it not the duty of the oldest disciple of an orthodox school to bring to light any wrongdoing? It weighs heavily on me when you take on all of the burdens. I ask that you don't push yourself too hard. I shall keep it in mind, Master. Oh, you've grown so much, nephew Hayuk. Here, we bought some of those candied fruits you love so much. Senior uncle, I'm already 20 years old. But you're already that old time sure flies? Then there's something even more you need put out your hands. What it talks on Ukritsen. Yes, take it. Sue, senior uncle, what would an instructor of a martial academy need money for? What reason do you have for not needing money? One day, you will find a partner and begin a family like me. You need to start saving what you can. That's how you can have and raise a beautiful daughter like her. Would you like to hold her? How does it feel holding her? She's so light. It makes me scared. I'm nervous that I might hurt her somehow. That's how I feel too. And that's how I learned the meaning of responsibility, to do whatever I can to protect this child. That is how I became a father. It's the reason I brave dangerous escort missions. Make sure to cherish that feeling. Yes, senior uncle. Are you awake? I'm sure you're aware of the situation, so I'll get straight to the point. Your father's fellow disciple, who is the master of this academy, would like to take you in as a disciple. What do you think? Will I become stronger if I do? That would depend on how much effort you put in. Do you want to get stronger? I was told that bad people took my mommy and daddy away. I'm going to punish those people. You mustn't do that. It's impossible to become strong enough at your average martial academy for revenge. More importantly, the master wouldn't give permission to someone with that kind of feeling to learn martial arts. Then, why learn martial arts? To protect those precious to us. I'm sure that's why Senior Uncle Yu trained in martial arts. We can talk more about it later at another time. For now, you still need to recover, so get plenty of rest. Yes, don't be too sad. If you need revenge, I'll get it for you. Nephew Hayuk, Grandmaster. I heard the whole story from Master Young. I will try to resolve this matter, so I don't want you to take action. But if you who had just been ordered to Yangzhou County were to take action, there might be some who might have a problem with that. On top of that, how can you mobilize the thousands when there is nothing certain yet? I shall go first to investigate and will send for your help if I need it. Then take this at least. Use it when you need the government's strength. I shall take care to not tarnish your reputation. So will the child be taken in as a disciple. That's correct. Once Hayoung recovers, we will hold the apprenticeship ceremony. I heard that Grandmaster will be attending. Of course I shall be attending. Please take good care of your young junior sister. Of course. What exactly is happening? You fools! Do you really think you'll be safe after doing something like this when the great Iron Blood Emperor finds out about this? He'll never forgive you. How laughable. Trying to scare me with someone like the great Iron Blood Emperor. How laughable. Trying to scare me with someone like the great Iron Blood Emperor. But I do have to compliment you on surviving this long. What kind of grudge do you have against the Great They Gang for you to do this? You could have prevented this if you had just answered obediently instead of ignorance. You reap what you sow. I'll ask again, where is the survivor of the Seong estate? And I'm asking again, why are you asking me about that? Doc Angui reported to the Red Serpent Gang that they came to Gansu in pursuit of the survivor and were stopped by you. They moved as covertly as possible to avoid any friction, but you went out of your way to find and chase them out. You must have had control Yangzhou County as the Great Thu Gang's territory. Could it be the masked man? Masked man. Someone who appeared one day and wanted to make a deal with me. He was the one who told us about the Red Serpent Gang's invasion. Where is he? I don't know. He only told me to obsessively protect Yangzhou County. Very well. It doesn't seem like you're lying. So then die. This crazy. I can't dodge this. You are too far away to reach the target in time. The precipice is Shall we go after him? There's no way he could survive falling from this height with those injuries. We must scour Yangzhou County. Let's go. Yes, sir. On this glorious day, by the graces of the Master and Grandmaster, Yai Haiyong is admitted as a disciple of the Dragon Tiger Martial Academy. The disciple, Yai Haiyong, shall now, by your permission, perform the ceremonial bow 9 times to the great masters and current master of the Dragon Tiger Martial Academy, Deng Gi-woon, to acknowledge you as her master. Are you ready? Yes. First bow, second bow, third bow. These are the second and third disciples, Kang Won-young and Yang Seok-jin. Nice to meet you, junior sister UJPG. And these 2 brothers are Jung Tae-yong and Jung Tai-ho. Here, do you see this scar on my face? I'm Jung Tae-yong, the one with the scar. Please take good care of me, senior disciple Jung Tae-yong. Likewise, me too, sister Yu. Please take good care of me, senior disciple Jung Tai-ho. So this is what it feels like to have a junior sister. Now me, do you remember who I am? Kang Hyung-won. Not Hyung-won, but Won-yoon. That's enough! I understand you're excited about getting a junior sister, but don't go overboard. Yes, let's end the greetings here. Everyone, come with me. There's an important matter. An important matter. It's been 2 years since the Orthodox faction won the Great Righteous Evil War. But the Central Plains state of affairs is worse than before the war. Moreover, I foresee a wave bigger than the Great Righteous Evil War coming. That's why I was strict with your training, so that you would be able to protect yourselves. And you followed it well. You are all most likely at the edge of entering the first-rate level. But that's still not enough. That's why I'm giving you this. What is that? It's a miracle drug. A miracle drug. That's right. If you fully absorb this, you will obtain an immense inner energy that an average martial academy instructor wouldn't be able to have. I've already given some to the master and the grandmaster, and now it's your turn. Everyone, line up. I will help you all at the same time to manipulate the true energy. Since you haven't learned QE mastery techniques yet, I will give you some separately once you do. Yes. When I give you the signal, swallow the medicine you're holding in your mouth. Swallow. Is this the power of the miracle drug? You must perform QI circulations and do breath-regulating exercises for 2 hours every day for 100 days. That's how you will absorb the remaining effects of the amazing. Brothers, take a look at this. My body is so light. Whoa, me too, me too. Wow, it's so light. It feels so different from before. Senior disciple, don't we seem like super experts now? Did I or did I not say, you mustn't get too excited yet? Everyone circulate your cues now. It's been about a week since we arrived in Akyang looking for Nameless. I've coincidentally seen the same person 3 times in this large city. A supermaster who stabilized such a ferocious energy within himself that it makes even me anxious. Is he tolling us? That means he's able to see past my faceless technique. A skill that obscures one's vision of the person's face. That guy, it seems like he's already noticed. I've never met such a young martial master of this level. Moreover, I'm certain that he's trained in assassin techniques. That must mean that he's Nameless, I'm sure of it. It's annoying, but I need to focus on chasing Nameless. It would be best to get away from here. Bloody shadows. I have a tail. I will try to lose him for now. Yes, sir. Sir Heavenly King Huan, I know. He's heading to the southern forest. Block him, Heavenly King Wu. Leave it to me! Oh, you're quite good to be able to dodge that. He has the same energy as the guy from before. There was speculation that Nameless might be multiple people. No, their energies are too ferocious and unreined to be nameless. Did you lead us to an empty place to capture us? Indeed, we've been slowly closing in on you since the outskirts. I will satisfy the resentment of the one you killed with your life. I don't know who you're talking about. It's not like we've only killed 1 or 2 people. Very good. I acknowledge your integrity, since you have not made excuses. However, it's time for your penance. I will make whoever brings back the most heads the next captain. Ugria. Why? Why didn't you reveal that you were from Hellcastle to begin with? You were the ones who followed and attacked us first. Someone of your level would have had plenty of time to give an explanation. What warrior would explain every little thing to someone charging at him with murderous intent? You brought this upon yourself. We'll be taking our leave now since our pursuit was abruptly interrupted by a certain someone. But know that I'll be making a stern complaint to the Heavenly Demon Sect. You're going to just let them go. We've already determined that they're affiliated with the 1,000-Year Assassin's Palace. If we were to continue fighting them, we would have to prepare for an all-out war against Hellcastle. That is not a part of the Patriarch's plan. What are the damages we've lost 2 while they lost 4? And that was even with you and me here. Their strength has gone far beyond what we thought. We can't let them be like this. We're returning, yes, sir. You've arrived, young miss. Report. The Great Theu Gang was attacked last night. After reviewing the area, we found that other than the missing person, everyone was killed. Missing person. We can't find the corpse of the Great Theu Gang's leader anywhere. We did, however, find many bloodstains. What's the likelihood that he's been captured based on the amount of blood? It doesn't seem likely that they intended to keep him alive. They may have left him behind for some purpose. But there is a possibility that he is still alive. Were you able to determine who was responsible for this? They erased any traces that could potentially identify them and disappeared. More importantly, there aren't many forces who can annihilate the Great Theu Gang, a group under the Iron Blood Battalion. Do you think the Muram Alliance could interfere? We've investigated nearby Orthodox factions, but they haven't shown any movements. Keep searching the area for now. We might be able to figure something out if the divine demon Iron Foot is found, as you command. Young miss, was there a reason you had to personally take charge of this? Why is there a reason I shouldn't? Though this is an event of an unprecedented scale, there are too few leads. Didn't those old geezers who opposed you intentionally suggest for you to take care of this, knowing that your influence could be affected if this matter doesn't get resolved? I know that. That's why I said I'll do it. What better way to show my abilities than by solving an unsolvable problem? Why are you worried I might fail? Not at all. I was merely curious what your intentions were by going along with the intentions of those standing against you. As long as you understand, let's leave for now. We'll have to come back once the stench of blood has dissipated. Yes, young miss. I wonder why. But I feel like this incident may have something to do with that Hyuk Musang too. Ha! UH. This time, it's my win. Ja. I win. Arg, so close. I was so sure I had won when I tripped you. Our senior disciple did say to never let your guard down, even to the end. If Sioken had a little more experience, he wouldn't have lost his balance from that kind of a kick. In that case, it surely would have been your loss. Ugh, Siok Jin. Though you were born with great talent and flexibility, your temperament is too soft and naive. You must develop a habit of always staying focused. Yes, senior disciple. Oh, It seems like they've all become respectable martial artists. They'll probably be significantly stronger than any disciple from smaller sects. They still have a long way to go. They need to toughen up more. Geez. Why don't you try saying that after wiping that satisfied grin off your face? In any case, I heard you're going to human. I wanted to go to the security agency that Uncle Yu worked for and get some explanations. And when were you planning on telling me? I was going to tell you right away. It's just, I was thinking about how to bring it up. What's there to think about? Well, you know that Hunan in Giang County is the Tenwan Demon Emperor's fortress, and this issue really only concerns our martial academy. And since you're the Western Chief Patroller of the Alliance, it's not very good for you to just move about at your own whim. Keep talking. So I thought it might be better if I just quietly went along. So you're saying you were going to leave me out and go without letting me know? That's no. What could the two of them be talking about? Are they using silent transmission? I think he said it's done like this. Oh, I can hear you. I heard you. Heh. I feel like I've become some great martial expert. Let me try this time. Can you hear me, Hyung Mim? Oh, I can hear you. Silent transmission is fun. This is so exciting. But in any case, they looked like they were getting along recently, but now he's suddenly being scolded. In cases like this, it's usually the man who's at fault. True. After all, senior disciple is good at fighting, but he doesn't know shit when it comes to a woman's heart. Couldn't even remember Aaron's name. I'm sure the chief patroller suffered a lot of heartache because of him. I'm sure he probably didn't even confess first. Confess my ass, hey. He probably blubbered out nonsense and the chief patroller got fed up and just took him. He would have been alone his whole life if it weren't for the chief patroller. He might have become a master of the boy technique Tiyilnan, a technique cultivated by maintaining celibacy. Are you done? I thought silent transmissions couldn't be heard. We were wrong, senior disciple. Clean up the mess, yes. Musang Jiomhua, are you here? Why are you climbing the wall instead of using the door? Come through the door. This isn't the time for jokes. I wasn't joking. What is it? I just received some incredible news. Incredible news. I think our men have picked up Divine Demon Iron Foot. To be able to turn the Divine Demon Iron Foot into this. Considering the state he's in, it looks like we won't be able to find out who did this. I've brought them, Master. Ek Skawi. So it was you, so cruel it wasn't me. This has to be the work of the heavenly demon sect. Why them? There are only a couple of speech bubbles in the image. There are only a couple of powerful enough to annihilate the great they gang overnight. Furthermore, it's clear that they must be quite formidable, since even the beggar gang can't find any traces of them. Eliminating orthodox and unorthodox factions, the only ones with forces that strong would be the heavenly demon sect and Hell Castle. Out of the two, the only one that has some connection with the Great Theu Gang is the Heaven Demon sect. By connection, do you mean when the Great Theu Gang fought the Blood Wolves Fortress and the Red Serpent Gang, the Heavenly Demon sect had their hands in both of those two forces? It's not like the Great Theu Gang eliminated the Blood Wolves Fortress or the Red Serpent Gang, so why would they go this far? Don't you think that's a bit of a stretch? I'm not completely sure either. I'm simply saying it has the highest probability. If that's true, doesn't that mean that this is all your fault in the end? Well, so what? It's a shame that happened to a useful tool. I mean, the Great Theu Gang, but it's not my fault. They just got what they deserved. So what will you do? If it's really the heavenly demon sect, they will be looking for me. So it's highly likely that they're already in Yangzhou County. What is the Iron Blood Battalion doing? Cheol GHWA personally organized an inspection team and set out. They already finished their inspection and are staying at an inn below Memti Bagan. How many people did she take? It looked like it was a little over 100. Why do you ask? I believe I'll be able to show you something entertaining. How strange, very strange. I'm certain that Gansu is full of mountain bandits and other ruffians. But it's so peaceful, a little too peaceful. Excuse me, yes sir. Did you need something? The public safety here in Gansu seems much better than the rumors made it out to be. Is there a reason? I'm not sure. I don't venture very far, so I wouldn't really know. Oh, very well. I'm sure it must be uncomfortable for you to have a stranger ask such questions. Perhaps this will no, that's not it, sir. I really don't. I'm trying to start up a merchant business and thinking about establishing deals in Yangzhou County. In order to sell my wares, I need to know about the territory. This should be enough as an information fee, wouldn't you say? Absolutely, it's more than enough. The reason why this countryside is safe is all thanks to Master Hayuk. Master Hayuk. As Sir mentioned, Yangzhou was a complete mess up until recently. But once the Dragon Tiger Martial Academy's Master Hayuk returned, he completely swept away the thugs and ruffians that dirtied the area. He returned. Does that mean he was away somewhere? I heard he had been dispatched for the great righteous evil war. He came back after surviving such a devastating war. An entire countryside is peaceful thanks to a mere martial academy instructor. Thank you for the information. I shall be going. Yes, thank you. Please come again. It's just as you said. A group of around 40 or so people have been pretending to be merchants and investigating around. Our men who followed them said they couldn't get a sense of their energies at all. They're highly skilled experts. Will I need to help them a little? Did you send the letter? It should have arrived by now. But are you sure this is all right if you mess up? It might get dangerous around here. I'm taking action so that nothing like that happens. Stay here and guard this place. You can come and watch later. Bagan Inn, Guibinshil. Young miss, may I enter? Come in. What is it that you're making such a ruckus? Divine Demon Ironfoot has returned. What happened and why is he like that? I tried asking him myself, but he has suffered a severe head injury, making any conversation with him impossible. And this is... Seems like this matter will be easier to solve than expected. Fortify this place. The perpetrators will come here on their own soon. Heavenly King, no. We've looked into the Dragon Tiger Martial Academy. Tell me in detail. There are a lot of suspicious points, as you mentioned. After someone named Master Hayuk returned, a beggar gang branch was established nearby. And not even 50 feet away, a Murim Alliance branch office was built. And most recently, one of the disciples from the Martial Academy had been promoted to become a Grand General and set up a military camp nearby. If there's a connection even to the military, I'm certain he's nameless. Gather all the men immediately. We're heading to the Dragon Tiger Martial Academy. Guide me. Where is the Yongho Martial Arts Hall? From here, go straight east, The telepathic message was cut off. There's no trace of the heavenly demon Shadow who sent the telepathic message. There's only one person who could pull something like this off so quickly. The 1,000-mile fragrance hidden by Shadow of the heavenly demon is moving away. Is it trying to lure us in? Heavenly King, please give the order. The sword of the heavenly demon knows not how to retreat. Shred them. He's keeping up well. The one who appears to be the leader was a master renowned throughout the land. Even if the Iron Blood Corps has far greater numbers, with just one absolute master like that, numbers no longer matter. I'll have to get rid of this one somewhere. Right now, no one can handle the Iron Blood Corps. Should I give them a little hand? Watch what just came flying at us. A tree branch. Right. I didn't think catching you would be easy. Go on, keep throwing them. Indeed. Again. Ha 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 ha. Is that all you've got? No. There's still one shot left. Ugh! Kuharja. I'm kill you nameless. Heavenly King, are you all right? I just let my guard down for a moment. Where is he? He is still on the run. After him, now as you command. To play such a pathetic trick on me, I'll definitely tear you to shreds. Ktuak, ktuak. I didn't know you had such a sinister hobby. This is unexpected. To secretly enter a room where a woman is alone and just watch her. I had a feeling, but can back my and see through even my stealth. It makes me wonder what the limits of those eyes are. If you promise to marry me, I'll whisper it in your ear right now without holding anything back. I'd rather not know forever. The enemies will be arriving soon. They are a much stronger opponent than expected. So I hope you do not let your guard down. Does that mean you've agreed to my request to help me? First, I'll just watch. We'll see if you can survive against them this time. So you dare to test my qualifications. As expected, an interesting man. Miss, I know. I was just following the traces of the Nameless. So why is the Iron Blood Corps here? Listen up, Iron Blood Corps. The 40 people standing before you now are the very ones who annihilated the Great Strength clan and insulted all of us. Take the lives of our enemies and restore the tarnished honor of the Iron Blood sect. As you command. Looks like it's finally started. This certainly looks like an interesting show. So, who do you think will win? I can't say for sure yet, because the powerful ones who will decide the outcome are still just watching. It doesn't really matter who wins anyway. The purpose of this affair is to create a feud between the Iron Blood sect and the Heavenly Demon sect. Damn it, I never intended to clash directly with the Iron Blood sect. That bastard Nameless, he must have deliberately led them against me. Grah. Our numbers are more than double takes, yet we're the ones being pushed back, my apologies. Once this battle is over, I will discipline every last one of them. Enough! It's not like that will make the weak ones any stronger. In the end, it seems I have no choice but to step in. I was ignoring you because your martial arts seemed insignificant. She's a very dangerous woman, hiding an unknown power. I must kill her right now. My body. Just this. Did you think these kinds of petty tricks would work on me? He broke free just like that. As long as I'm here, you won't lay a single finger on the young lady. The young lady was in danger, I couldn't react to his movements right away if the young lady hadn't stopped him. If your wish is to die before your master, then I'll grant it. I must stop him, even if I have to grind my very soul. Damn it, to think he's a master almost 2 levels above me. Why are monsters like that suddenly popping out of nowhere? Yongji, are you going to embarrass me too? I apologize. I will take care of it quickly. Blood Heaven Evil Spirit, join forces with Ma Yongji. This isn't a martial arts tournament, so don't be reckless. That person is stronger than Young Jai. I'll create a clear opening somehow, so make sure you take advantage of it, as you command. What does it matter if a few small fry are added to just 5 of you? You think you can stop me? Kuga! D. Look out! Ah! An opening. Huh. What? Are you surprised your precious ability doesn't work? I'm used to it now. You bastard! Good grief. Didn't I tell you it's useless? Thanks to your swordsmanship, I played along for a bit, but the game is over now! Do you think you'll be any different? Don't get too worked up. Your master will be following you shortly. How? I told you, didn't I, that I would create a decisive opening? The golden opportunity the young lady gave me. I absolutely will not miss this chance. These pathetic chains, do you think I can't even break free from something like this? The internal injuries I sustained back then. Ha! I'd think I'd lose to pathetic guys like these. No, Heavenly King. The enemy leader has fallen. Wipe out all the remaining foes. Rah! Is it over? That's enough spectating. Let's head back. I suppose so. Why, it was just getting good. Then you can stay here and get yourself killed for all I care. Hey, wait for me. I honestly thought this might be too much for you. Was I worried for nothing? But your finishing touch is sloppy. Scum like you. How dare worthless scum like you injure me? I won't leave a single one of you alive. What a vigorous young man. This is perfect. I was just in need of a sparring partner. Now then, go ahead. Let's see you run wild. Don't get cocky. He's certainly no ordinary fellow. If he were in perfect condition, he would have given me quite a bit of trouble. In that case, you should have come at me with all your remaining strength. This is a death you brought upon yourself. Urk. To think you managed to face such a master with just these few people. Well done! We're returning to the castle, as you command. To think he contains my protective aura in that body. If it weren't for his internal injuries, I couldn't have guaranteed victory. Their potential exceeds my imagination. I can't just stand by and watch any longer. Military Advisor GWE. As soon as you return, announce that this incident was the work of the demonic cult. Understood. Then, even our old comrades in arms will have to reconsider that we can no longer leave the heavenly demon sect alone. Hunan, headquarters of the 10 great demonic emperors' fortress. The heavenly demon sect has ordered us to deal with the Muram Alliance's pursuit team on our end. These bastards, I've let them get away with too much. How long must we be swayed by their whims? However, the funds we've acquired with their help account for more than half of our entire budget. But what about the honor of the 10 great demonic emperors' fortress? Aren't they treating us like complete subordinates? Military advisor. Oh, what is your opinion? If things continue like this, they will make even greater demands. However, refusing them would place a great strain on our finances. The pros and cons are coexisting. In times like these, I believe the Lord's intentions are more important than my opinion. Lord of the 10 great demonic emperors' fortress, the almighty demon emperor, Dokgo Shinjok. It's not the right time yet. What is the reason we're amassing this fortune? It's not simply to survive, is it? Unification of the central plans. We are preparing for that great cause. For now, continue to humor those bastards. If you do, the day will come when we can aim for the heavenly demon's neck, as you command. Is the Seong family estates auction being prepared well? Preparations are underway without a hitch. If nothing unexpected happens, this year's tea trade from the Seol family estate will be ours. Honam, Gyeong Prefecture. Where are you going to start investigating? First, I should go visit the Blue Dragon Escort Agency. You think they'll just tell you if you barge in like that? Of course, I'm not going now. I'll go secretly at night. Didn't you say you had business nearby in Jeomhwa too? I have to go to Gyeoryang Prefecture. The Southern Patrol requested my help. What's going on? It's a real headache because of some medicine and aphrodisiacs. Apparently, no one can figure out where they came from. Don't tell me from the Jigyi again. Then the Black Blood Palace should have appeared. But there's no sign that it's involved in this incident at all. I'm sure you'll handle it well, but you must be careful, because this is the territory of the 10 great demonic emperors' fortress, one of the 3 great demonic factions. There are too many guards for this to be a typical escort agency. On top of that, I can see some who possess martial arts, far too powerful for mere escorts. I'll uncover every single thing you're hiding. Here it is, the Escort Journey Journal. As I thought nothing important was written down. Should I look for the transaction ledger? It doesn't seem to be here. Someone other than me also climbed the wall. But, so clumsy. Intruder, on the roof, get them. To get caught this easily. Surround the roof. He's a rat in a trap. I've got you now, you little punk. Phew. What, he was right here a moment ago. What happened, Chief Escort? Whoop. Well, he was definitely right in front of me. But he suddenly vanished. What kind of nonsense is that? It's the truth. There's no way we would have let him go on purpose, is there? Search every nook and cranny to see if anything's missing or if there are any other traces. Do you understand? Yes, sir. Wait. Could it be that the Martial Alliance noticed something and sent someone to investigate Blue Dragon Escort Agency, Lord Aom Hyongsu? That can't be. I didn't sense the aura of a master of that caliber. Head escort of the Blue Dragon Escort Agency, Yang Jae-ho. What does it matter if he's still nearby? All the important things are in my safe. I don't sense anyone else's presence nearby. You can rest easy. But what if the intruder comes back? What if everything gets exposed? I'm sorry. We'll keep the lights on and strengthen the guard all night, so please rest easy, agency head. Damn it. I've gotten myself into something I shouldn't have. Now I'm stuck. What am I supposed to do? I don't know why you've trespassed, But such a reckless act is nothing but foolish, that will only hasten your own death. Who are you? What's the point of asking who I am when we're both hiding our faces? So, for what purpose did you enter that place? How am I supposed to know what business you have with the Blue Dragon Escort Agency? Rest assured, like you, I also snuck in because there's something I want. Although, thanks to you, everything is ruined. In that situation, do you think it would have been easy to get you out without being caught if I had intended to harm you? I would have done so long ago. My older brother, who was an escort at the Blue Dragon Escort Agency, has gone missing. When did that happen? 4 months ago. Please tell me more about this older brother of yours. I can't tell someone whose identity I don't even know about my brother. It seems you infiltrated this place for a similar purpose as me. You said he was an escort leader who went missing. You said he was an escort leader who went missing. Is there a problem? Don't tell me his name is it escort leader Yu Sang-wook? How do you know that? My older brother was escort leader Yu's closest aide. In that case is what happened to my senior brother, also related to Master Bak. I don't know the details either. I just heard that your senior brother kept expressing doubts about head escort Yu's disappearance. Didn't you hear the story directly from him? Your senior brother was always busy, so I couldn't meet him often. I heard this story from his wife, then my senior brother. He never returned from the escort mission, and the escort agency only notified his wife that he was dead and wouldn't even let her retrieve the body. It's the same as Master Bak. Then what about his wife? What can a powerless commoner do? She cried her heart out for days, and now she's living like the walking dead. Are you saying his wife is alive? That's right. They say Master Bak and his senior brother died because of the escort mission. But why did Master Bak's wife? Perhaps, would it be possible for me to meet his wife? To think there was another person who went missing. This whole thing really stinks, doesn't it? Once you figure out the source of that stench, the mystery of Master Sabik's disappearance will also be solved. By any chance, could you meet with his sister-in-law on my behalf tomorrow, of course? Anything for you. But what are you planning to do then? I'm going to pay a formal visit to the Blue Dragon Escort Agency, not sneaking in again. I'm going to let them know that I am Master Yu Sabiok's martial nephew. Those bastards must have known Master Sabik's background when they started this. They probably didn't care about some small martial hall from the countryside. That's why I'm going to resolve this matter as the head disciple of the Yongho Martial Arts Hall. I'll make them pay the price for daring to look down on us. I heard there was an intruder, but you couldn't catch them. I have no excuse. I'm certain I saw him completely surrounded, but he vanished in an instant. At first, I thought there might have been 2 intruders. One deliberately causing a commotion to draw attention elsewhere, while the other conducted the search. However, despite thoroughly searching the entire estate myself, I couldn't find any trace of an intruder. Don't let your guard down. He could be exceptionally skilled at erasing his tracks. How many of the items are left now? We just need to move it one more time, and we'll be done. I'll have to tell the bureau chief and hurry the next transport as much as possible. I will carry out your orders. Looks like I won't be able to use this place for much longer. You cannot enter. Are you saying you won't even accept an escort commission? If you wish to entrust us with an item, submit a formal transaction request. Even so, it's only proper that you allow me to look around the premises first. You just need to entrust your item to the agency. Why would you need to look around inside? It's a place where I'll be entrusting my precious belongings. Isn't it only right that I check it out myself? Then I'll show you. So, do you believe me now? Muscles like that can be found on beggars and old men in my neighborhood. Ha! Nonsense, what kind of village in this world is like that? I am Yang Juhyun of Gansu. Yang Juhyun, if it's Yang Juhyun, then surely. That's right. It's where the Yongho Martial Arts Hall, where escort leader Yu Sang-ok resided, is located. You know, escort leader Yu. I am the top disciple of the Yongho Martial Arts Hall. I have come to pay my respects in person, as I have not seen my martial uncle, escort leader Yu Sang-ok, for a long time. A low-ranking escort like me knows nothing about someone called escort leader Yu. Please leave. Do you truly know nothing, or are you just supposed to know nothing? What do you want to say? I hear a gag order was put out concerning head escort Yu. That's not true. Then tell me what happened to him. I really don't know anything other than that he met with some trouble while on an escort mission. Are you saying he's dead? I already told you I don't know anything else. Then call someone who does know. I'm not calling anyone, so just give up and leave. I'm not leaving until I see head escort Yu. Senior Yu Sang-ok, where are you? What do you think you're doing? What's happening? This man claims to be head escort Yu's nephew and is making a scene, demanding to see him. You couldn't even handle one guy and let him cause a scene. We'll talk later. This bastard. My name is Nshugap. I'm the head escort of the Blue Dragon Escort Agency. Are you really Headmaster Yu's nephew? That is correct. It's unfortunate, but head escort Yu died a few months ago during an escort mission due to an unforeseen accident, and he is no longer here. If he died in an accident, shouldn't you have at least recovered his body? His body was cremated on site, and his ashes were scattered in the river. Does it make sense to cremate a body without the consent of the next of kin? It is the policy of this escort agency. Then I suppose I'll have to follow the policy of my martial hall. A martial hall, right. Did you say head escort you was from some backwater martial hall? It's only natural he'd die like that, coming from such a pathetic place. Egish. Gugaika. Did you just insult my martial hall and my master in front of me? I suppose you run your mouth so freely because you come from such a great background. My breath. What? To stab your comrade in the back. How heartless. It's all because of you, you crazy bastard. Let that guy go. I'll listen to what you have to say. Are you the one in charge? Here I am, Chief Escort Yang Jai-ho. Just tell me the truth about what happened to Master Yu. That will be enough. Escort. You encountered bandits during an escort mission and died fighting valiantly. That's all. As I said before, the body was cremated there. Where is there? It's a mountain path near Gyeoryang County. Saying it's near Goryeo County is too broad. You need to tell me the exact location. Escort mission details are top secret. The fact that I've told you this much is a special exception because it concerns escort Yu's death. Someone died, and you're saying information about a completed escort mission is more important. In an escort agency, trust is the most important thing. Protecting our clients' information is my duty as an escort. Escort leader Yu was a man who took great pride in his work as a guard. What you're doing now is sullying his honor, so that's how you're going to be. Then I'll ask a different question. I heard that, in Gyeoryang County, where Uncle Yu unfortunately had an incident, medicinal herbs and spring tonics are flooding the area, causing a real headache. What on earth happened there? I heard that the medicine and spring medicine in Gyeoryang Hyeon, where Yosabake was injured, are overflowing and causing quite a headache. How on earth did that happen? Why are you asking me? I was just asking in case you'd learned anything while working as an escort. I don't know. I've told you all I'm going to, so leave now. Very well, but I won't be leaving Gyeoryang County. Not until I get to the bottom of the escort Yu's disappearance. What should we do? I don't know what he's on about, but he mentioned the drug Ungjam. Go ahead. Judging by his movements, he's no pushover. Deal with him discreetly tonight. Understood. Why are there rats waiting outside the inn? Leave them for now. If we deal with them, they might get scared and all run away. So, how was it when you went to see them? Did you find anything out? When I mentioned the drugs, the man called the head escort's eyes wavered. Seeing as they even sent an assassin, I suspect the escort agency is involved with that too. What happened with the sister-in-law? I had a good talk with her. It seems she was quite close with Musang's aunt while she was alive. She said that whenever the aunt finished her work at the escort agency, she would always stop by her house to spend time. She said there's no way she was someone who would take her own life. Wait, the aunt worked at the escort agency, not every day. She said she sometimes helped with kitchen work or cleaning. You didn't know what if. The escort agency was transporting drugs, and the aunt happened to witness it. Then don't tell me the escort agency did something to the aunt, but you said the county office ruled it a suicide. What if the county office is in on it too? They could have bribed the constables, who don't make much money. Naturally, you Sabek Neem, who found it suspicious, would have investigated the deaths of the Blue Dragon escort agency and Sabekmo Nim. He must have become a thorn in their side. However, Yus Hub Nim was an escort for over 20 years. He must have known more than just one or two people within the agency. That's why they didn't do it inside the agency, but disguised it as an attack on Usabek Nim during a mission. You're saying the county office, which has a duty to protect its people, took a bribe and covered up the incident. I have to go to the county office right now. I'll turn the whole place upside down if I have to. We have something we're good at, don't we, the hard way? Hold back. We have to resolve this matter in the name of the Yongho Martial Hall until the very end. This will help. As I thought, just knowing it's near Goryeo County makes the area too wide. There's no point in searching any further. Let's wait for Jeomhwa to return and then make our move. The 10 Great Demonic Emperor's fortress must also be involved with the escort guild and the drugs. There's no way they wouldn't know about drugs running rampant in their own territory. But why the 10 Great Demonic Emperor's fortress, who value their reputation so much if it's revealed that they were directly smuggling drugs? Even the imperial family would get involved. Come to think of it, the third elder of the Iron Blood sect was also backing the mysterious lord who's distributing the Junyak pills. If what Cheoljua said is true, there could be more people like the third elder. In that case, the blood-slaying demon dragon sect, one of the 3 great demonic factions, must have been building their power in a similar way. If the 3 great demonic factions are profiting by turning a blind eye to illegal activities, it would explain why the Jipma Alliance's influence has grown even stronger, despite the war between the Orthodox and demonic factions ending in a victory for the Orthodox. The faction that would have an organic relationship with the 3 great demonic factions and be providing them with funds, it must be the Heavenly Demon sect. If I resolve this matter, the Heavenly Demon clan, with its conscience stirred, will surely descend upon Yangji Haiyan. As I thought, I can't let things go on like this. Someone died, and all I get is a single-page report. Are you kidding me right now? I'm sorry. I just trusted that my subordinates would handle it properly. And you call that an excuse? Where are the constables who were investigating the case? Well, they all quit being constables and are doing other work now. Go and bring them all here at once. I will deal with Inspector Ju's crime later. Yes, ma'am, I understand. You do know what you must do, Magistrate, don't you? I have no excuse. This happened because I failed to properly manage my subordinates. I will imprison all the constables who were in charge of the case and reinvestigate it. Make sure I can have the results by tomorrow. I understand. And one more thing. Tonight, send 30 constables to the inn where I am staying. What do you intend to do with that many men? I am going to investigate the Blue Dragon Escort Agency. You're already here as I expected. The scope was too broad, so there wasn't much to go on. How did the prefectural office matter turn out? This was very effective. I just showed it to them, and they were trembling in fear. I had all the constables who investigated Elder Aunt Sabek's case brought in and ordered them to reinvestigate. We should be able to find out who bribed them and how very soon. As expected, what? I must make a name for myself. I thought that quietly hiding was the only way to protect everyone. Because in this vile Murim, I never knew when the grudges and favors I've accumulated would target those around me. But the most vicious evil instead burned up from the very bottom, seeking to devour the quiet ones first. Just as it did to the Yongho Martel Hall and Tyrong. Just as it did to Elder Yu Sabek and Elder Aunt. If I had this general's pass from the Grand Elder back then, would they have dared to target them so easily? I will make my name known throughout the Murim and use that fame to build my own power. I myself will become the ultimate general's pass that protects my people. But I won't be able to achieve this alone. Can you help me, Jeomhwa? Of course. I always thought you weren't the type to back down on our wedding night. As a matter of fact, I've come up with a plan to make you a hero, Musang. Want to hear it, huh? I've even decided on a title for you. The Greatest Sword of the Dragon and Tiger. No, maybe the Invincible Sword of the Dragon and Tiger is better. What do you think, Musango? And there are some useful people I know that we can gather to form a new faction. The name of the faction will be the Greatest Faction of the Dragon and Tiger. You've really thought this all through, Jeomhwa. I was just waiting for you to make up your mind, Musang. Wait here a moment. I have something for you. What do you think? Do you like it? When did you get this, hoo-hoo? I chose it after careful consideration. The supreme divine sword of the dragon and tiger can't keep wearing warrior's clothes forever. Thank you. I would have been able to make this decision without you, Jeomhwa. Your worries are my worries, Musang. Whenever there are hardships, let's always face them together. Jeomhwa. Musang. My lady, the constables are here. Ah, it seems the constables you called for earlier could have come a little later. Well then, shall we go, okay? What in the world are the two of them doing for it to be this quiet? 다른 사람들처럼 살고 싶다. Constables, why all of a sudden? I see you've all arrived. Was he someone with connections to the authorities? This is going to be a headache. Well, what do we do? What do you mean? What do we do? We go to the escort agency and inform the head escort. Yes, sir. Blue Dragon Escort Agency. I've come to see the agency head, so all of you, stand down. The agency head is currently unwell, so you cannot see him. I will be the judge of that after I see him myself. If you continue to try and stop us, you will all be arrested. Talk to me. I made it clear that I wished to speak with the agency head. I know everything the agency head knows. So why are you making such a scene? The disappearance of Yu Sabak Nim and the death of Sabak Monim were never properly investigated. Therefore, we will be reopening the investigation today. However, if you confess the location where Sabek was attacked, the identity of the vile murderer, and the owner of the escorted goods and where they were moved, we will simply leave. Don't be ridiculous, as I said before. Protecting our client's identity is the absolute principle of this agency. Is that so? Yes, that's right. Then, shall we go to jail? This crazy bastard. How could a bastard kid like that do this to the government's officers? Telepathy. I'll tell you for the first time. Well, I suppose I can graciously accept that much. Your fourth uncle was ambushed by bandits on a small road south of Gimok Mountain. The owner of the goods is the Mokyang Merchant Guild, and the destination is the Huangan Villa. There are no lies in this information. Are there in this situation? How could I possibly lie? You're going to die as soon as you leave this place anyway. Registrar Li Bu. Yes, my lord. When I arrive at Gyeorang Prefecture, I will have the magistrate there send word here. Until then, nothing is to leave Gyeorang Prefecture, especially completely seal off the Blue Dragon Escort Agency. Understood. I've already told you everything you wanted to know. So why are you doing this? The road to Gyeoryang Prefecture is quite remote. You never know what might happen, so it's good to have some insurance. Wouldn't you agree? You think this will stop me from killing you? I'll kill you the moment we arrive at Gyeoryang Prefecture. Can we really stop them with just a few constables? They're just a diversion anyway. I've called for someone else to actually help us. I am Chu Hongai, the branch master of the Beggars Clan's Unti Prefecture branch. I heard that the Grand Protector has a favor to ask of me. Please have the disciples of the Beggars Clan watch the Blue Dragon Escort Agency in Gyeoryang Prefecture. They will definitely try to transport something out within the next 2 or 3 days. Even if they try to escape with just their lives, please find out where they are going and what should I do after I find out. You can contact me through the Beggars Sect branch near Gyeoryang Prefecture. I will start immediately. Unlike Murioke, he's quick to act and disciplined. Murioke only looks stupid on the outside. In reality, he's an incredibly cool-headed and meticulous guy. It's not for nothing that he became the direct disciple of the Beggar Sect's greatest master. No way. He's always been an idiot since we were kids. That's exactly it. Strangely enough, he actually becomes an idiot whenever he's next to you. That's annoying in its own way. Gyeoryang County, Jisuk Mountain, Hwangun Mountain Villa. Villa Master, it is Head Steward Heo. Come in. What is it? Do you recall the escort leader who seemed to have noticed something about the item from before? You mean the one who, even at the moment of his death, asked who killed his wife? That's right. It seems his Marshal Jr. has shown up and is now investigating the Blue Dragon Escort Agency. So what, can't we just kill him the same way? Well, he apparently brought 30 of the county's constables with him. It seems he has connections to high-ranking government officials, so since we can't touch him within Gyeoryang County, it seems we'll have to deal with him in Gyeoryang County. Tisk, useless fools. Samsu-yong, three-handed shadow, send him to the afterlife as well. As you command, a small path south of Gyeok Mountain. He said he was attacked by bandits there. Isn't that too obvious? Anyone can see that's a lie. Right. The part about being attacked by bandits is a lie, but there's a high chance the location is the truth. The location is real, not a complete lie. This Gyeoryang County is a poor village. If they were bandits, the only thing worth targeting would be the Cheong escort service, but there's no way they'd risk setting up shop here just to rob them. If they went to another wealthier village, they could fill their pockets just by robbing passing commoners. Then why do you think Jiangsu is the real location? Their primary goal is to eliminate me. Getting entangled with high-ranking government officials would be a headache for them. A place they're familiar with would be to their advantage, and it's better to ambush me at the same place where they attacked Master Sabak. If we backtrack from there, we might be able to find out where they came from. Well, of course. The invincible Supreme Sword is also a master of tracking, so there's nothing to worry about. The title seems to keep changing. Huh, what's with that guy now? I am Seo Daichi, a squad leader in the 10 Great Demonic Emperor's fortress. Jiomhua, stay out of this. If you, a member of the Muram Alliance, get involved with them, things could get complicated. I'd like to, but... Why do you keep provoking my killing intent? Staring at me with those damn eyes, I'll take care of it discreetly. What business does a hero of the 10 great demonic emperors' fortress have with us? Ash, you don't need to know. You, follow me. I hate you, you bastard. You hate me? You're quite a feisty and charming woman. It'll be fun to make you submit. The leader. Why are you suddenly doing this? Are you so serious that you're getting on your knees? What's happening? My body has no strength. I know this is the 10 great demonic emperors' fortress domain, but you've crossed the line. Why don't you just shut the fuck up and leave us alone?